always a better fish. Hey gang, it's me Ola, coming at you from my local lake. Oh boy, what a fun morning, guys. I didn't catch any giants, but I probably caught 10 fish, 2 upgrades, and just a ton of fun on moving baits. They were finally hitting something other than the tiny child or the sticko. So I had a blast, Spent about 4 hours just picking apart every piece of submerged brush I came upon, because everything's underwater. This park just opened up again for the second time. It was closed after Hurricane Ian for, I don't know, 5 weeks. And then it opened for a day or two, and then Hurricane Nicole hit, and it's been closed since then. So another 2 months. Craziness. So this lake is deeper than I've ever seen it, ever since I moved here. So it was a lot of fun picking apart every little brush pile. And I had a couple of questions from my friend Cindy on the last video, so I figured rather than write out a long answer, I just answer it here. She asked about the GoPro Hero 11, which is what I'm recording on right now. She wanted to know what my thoughts were after a good couple of months of usage. So I got these at the end of September while I was up in Maine. So a couple of months here I've been using them, and I have to say the videos are stunning. The clarity, the high resolution, the high frame rate, stunning. But I will say the cameras, at least my audio camera, it heats up more than my Hero 10. Now I'm shooting at the same resolution, the same frame rate, the same external battery pack. Everything's the same except the Hero 10 and the Hero 11. The Hero 11 heats up quicker than the Hero 10, and when I'm on external battery pack, I have to have an internal battery too, because the camera won't operate hindsight and external microphone and the remote control on just the external battery pack. The other 2 cameras, they're also Hero 11s. They're fine, but I don't have a microphone hooked up to them. So adding that microphone, that external battery can't handle it, so I have to have an internal battery too, and that causes more heat. So with the Hero 10, I also had to have the same setup. I had to have the internal and an external battery, but it didn't heat up as quickly as the 11. So I don't know, maybe I need a different external battery pack that puts out a little more juice. I work around that by running both cameras, and then if it just gets too hot, I just take out the internal battery and disconnect the microphone. So I'm just running it just like my other 2 GoPros, and it works fine. So Hero 10 also allows you to save your file as an H.264 codec, which is a little bit less compression than the H.265 that the Hero 11 uses. The 11, you have no choice. You have to use H.265, which is also known as high efficiency video codec. So on the Hero 10, if I shoot in the same resolution that I use on the 11, I can save it in an H.264 format. So it's a bigger file, but it's less compressed, and it's probably less intensive on the camera and on the software when you go to edit. With the Hero 11, I have to use proxies, really, because y'all know I do the 3-angle camera on every single video. So super intensive for your computer and for your software. So in order to combat that, I've started using proxies, which isn't a huge deal. It just means you make a copy of the file in a tiny low resolution version, and that's the one you work with on your editing software. Then when it comes time to export it to your final movie, it uses the real giant files, and just with magic, it just transfers all of your cuts and edits to the real files. wonderful, wonderful way to work around that. And the beauty of it, GoPros make their own proxy files as you're, you know, creating videos. If you use a GoPro, you know that you get those LRV files. Not only you get a THM, you get a video file, and then you get an LRV file. The THM is the thumbnail that your cell phone uses when you're looking at your videos. When you connect it to your camera, you can look at your videos on your phone, and the little thumbnails, that's what those THM files are. Then you have the LRV file, which stands for low resolution video, and that is basically a proxy file. It's named the same thing as your original GoPro file, but instead of being .264, it is .lrv. All you have to do is change the file extension on the end of it, but you can just grab the whole batch of LRV files and do a batch rename if you use Windows Power Toys. Quick, easy, and it basically transfers all those into a proxy file, so you don't have to spend hours creating proxy files from every single video you took. Like today, I probably have 150 videos to work with when I get home. So if I had to create a proxy file for all of those videos, it would take hours before I can even get started with the editing. So using those .lrv files, brilliant. That was excellent thinking on GoPro's part. So to her original question, yes, I still love the Hero 11, and I also still have 4 Hero 10s, 5 Hero 10s, I don't even know how many, 4 or 5, but I have 2 for sale and I'm keeping 2 or 3, and I have a Hero 9 that I'm fixing to put on Craigslist. So I prefer the Hero 11. I will work around these few little issues I have, and summertime's not going to be fun, but it wasn't fun with the Hero 10 either. One other thing between the Hero 10 and 11, being that you're working with those H.265 files, your computer is going to be taxed a little bit more CPU power. My computer's 1 year old, and I kind of feel like next year I'm going to be upgrading it again. It's not a slouchy computer, and I did a lot of research before I built it for different editing machines and whatnot, but it's so sad how things get obsolete so quickly, and they're so expensive. So part 2 of her question was the GoPro Hero Max that I just got maybe 2 weeks ago, and if I liked it and how's it going. And I do like what it does, but GoPro software is super glitchy, which I already knew. I read all about that before I bought it. And yeah, I can work around it, but I've decided that I really just want to wait for the next iteration of the GoPro Max to come out, which will most likely be 2023, because like I said, this is old technology that the Hero Max has. It's their second camera, and I think it's been out 2 years, but as far as resolution and frame rates, it can't even come close to this. So it's funny, as I was reading your question yesterday, Cindy, I was boxing it up to send it back. 100% money back guarantee. GoPro's awesome about that. So it's going back, and I'll wait for the next one. One of her other questions, as far as the GoPro Max front and rear cameras, yes, you can use it as a standalone front-facing camera, or you use it as a 360 and use both cameras at the same time, but you can't like do hero mode on the front and the back at the same time. If you're going to use it like a GoPro Hero, you only use the front camera. But the technology is so cool. And there are other competitors out there that have 360 cameras, and I've read great stuff about them, but you know, maybe I'll get one, or I'd just probably wait for GoPro, because despite all the bugs and the craziness that happens with the cameras, I love my GoPros. I've been using them since the very original GoPro. I've had every one of them, except the Mini. I don't have a use for a Mini. So, Cindy, I hope that answers your questions. Most likely I did not move up in the KBF Florida State Challenge leaderboard, but I'll post it right here. Wow, he's really blasting through there. This lake isn't that big. I don't know where he's in a hurry to go. I guess he's blowing out his exhaust. Anyway, how about if we just roll today's moving bait fiasco fishing footage? Good morning, folks. 7:15 on Friday. Out here at my local. See if I can't do a little better than what I've done size-wise the last few trips. Had some dink fest. Yes, indeed. I've been going out, just dink city. See what we can do here. Beautiful morning, but this slick calm isn't helping matters. Woo, Lordy. Got him in the bottom of the tongue. Oh, he's gonna bleed a little. Up in the grass there. First fish of the day. I don't think he's an upgrade. Thank you, fish. Up in that timber there. For it. That's a better fish, maybe. Oh. Another little dude. Not as small as yesterday, or day before yesterday, though. It's a better looking fish. Thank you, fish. Welcome aboard. Itty bitty. Thanks, fish. Nothing huge. Best one of the day, though, right here. Wow, he just choked that. There we go. It's number 4. Boy, he choked that spinnerbait. He was swallowing my trailer. Never seen that. A little better. Oh, gotta quit reaching for that net. Yep, I gave him slack when I reached for the net. Oh, there's another one. Same spot. Smaller. Do-do-do-do. There's one. That looks a little better. Uh-oh. That might be an upgrade, guys. Maybe an upgrade. Nah, I'm not going to measure them. It's number 7 or so. Pretty fish. Look at that algae bloom going. It looks like that green algae. I don't know if you can see the green of it. Watch when my lure splashes. It's teal green. I think I'll move on because this is really nasty. It smells. Oh, it's a better fish. Shoot! I couldn't keep him down. Dadgummit. And I just got hooked. Shoot. That's 2. And I wasn't even reaching for the net. I couldn't keep him down. He got too close. He got me in a pinch. Doggone it. That was a good fish. Oh. See if I can keep him on. Oh, come here, you. Let's go up here and measure, because that's an upgrade. Finally got an upgrade. Oh, yeah. Not much of an upgrade, but ba-boom. Oh, he could have thrown that. It was loosely in his lip. Okay, fish. I think I need 13. This wind picked up. That certainly helped, and it helps keep it a little cooler than yesterday. Yay, 14. We're going to call him 15. Thanks, fish. All right, this is the big fish of the day. Not saying a whole lot, but some days that's what you get. That's a good one. That's another upgrade. Not a giant, but oh, it fell out. Good thing I kept the pressure on that dude. I love it when they slam it immediately. Slam bam. Yeah, he's a little bit smaller than the other one. Not as big as the last one. Oh, his mouth is so red. Whew.